Hello and welcome to my Artist 24 Gen 2 4K first impressions. This is only going to be my first impressions, meaning this won't be very long because I want to give it at least about a year before I give a full-blown review about this tablet. I feel like only having it for a couple of weeks or even like a couple of days is not really doesn't really sit well with me, only because I can run into other problems later on in the line that I wouldn't have had getting this straight out of the box. So I want to put that into consideration. And just to give a little context of what's happening here, I just have like quick little concept art that I had that I want to put into a game that I want to make. So that's what you're seeing now, and then later on you'll see me making some little mushroom stickers for my shop that I wanted to update on. But yeah, we can go ahead and move forward onto the first impressions of when I got this box. Let me just say, when I got this in the mail, I was not expecting it to be as big as it was when it came in. And of course, I had my kitties around, and one of our generous inspectors decided to see if they would approve the box, and I would say they did. They approved box. And it's currently sitting in the living room until they get bored of it. Yeah, this thing was pretty heavy. I did not expect it to be as big as it was. And I also almost accidentally crushed Athena's little beans. But it's fine. No beans were lost that day. When I got this, I was already thinking, how am I going to fit this on my desk? And it doesn't fit on my desk. I went to go and buy a keyboard to have it fit on my desk. I got a 60% keyboard to at least make some room for it to fit. Now this came with your standard pen case that came with the pen nibs, and then it comes with the two styluses. I'm currently trying to get used to the thin one. I'm mostly used to the thick ones, so I wanted to change it up a little bit. You always get your warranty card here. There was this back plate that I wasn't sure where it went to. I eventually learned when assembling it all together where that back plate went. You got your classic XP pen glove that they always give you in these. It also came with a microfiber cloth, which would make sense for a display tablet. And then it had all the wires, you know, wires connect to the computer connects to the monitor, and then in the monitor, or the display tablet connects to the monitor, all that stuff. And I did you a favor by skipping all that because I'm not here to show you how the wires all connect. Now, this is my first time using a controller, so I'm not used to it yet. I mostly have had tablets in the past where I would have the buttons on the left side and the scroll wheel as well on the left side, but I am still getting used to the controller at the moment. But yeah, overall it felt really nice. When I touched the screen of this tablet, I was really impressed with how smooth it felt and how different it was from the Artist 16 Pro that I had before this one. I mean, I was like, oh, okay, all right. For the, Artist Pro 16, I was like, all right. But this felt so silky smooth, and it doesn't feel like my hands actually get stuck onto the screen as much, but I would still prefer to have the glove. Just makes it a lot easier to glide across when I need to on the screen. And the screen definitely does get pretty warm after a while. Now, drawing and everything was still about the same feeling. It was just more of adjusting to the wider screen in front of me. I was looking for a 4K monitor to replace my other monitor, or to at least have a second monitor. But I think this one is like, it's a win-win for me. It is a 2-for-1. I thought this would be a nice change, and I feel like this would probably encourage me more. I paid $1,000 for this thing. I'm gonna make the use of it. And I did. It wasn't just the fact that I wanted it. It was the fact that my other tablet had some problems. I was also planning in about a year to make a full-scale, in-depth review of how I feel about this tablet after having it for about a year or so, because all the other tablets I've had in the past don't really last me a year, and because of the size of this, I hope that it does last me more than a year. I would say maybe at least 5 or 6 years at most. And it's not the manufacturing problem, it's the problem that I have monkeys for cats. But yeah, I think that's gonna conclude the end of this video. I really like this tablet, and I hope that it's worth the money, because this thing cost $1,000. That is an arm and a leg there. As far as I see it, it works fine, it feels great, very premium, and it's big. I know some of us like it big out there. But yeah, I'll be seeing you guys in about a year.